Good morning, and appreciate you joining in to TriStar Digging. Today we're going to be working on some stuff around the house and the farm. It's winter time's coming, so I got to get ready for winter to get some wood cut. It's already November 18th today, so it hadn't been that cold yet, just a little bit, but I want to kind of get some wood gathered up for winter time and get busted. So I'm gonna walk over here to the log pile and just show you what we got to deal with there. So doing excavation work, I generally come across land clearing jobs where there's some trees to be hauled off. So this is my log pile area, I guess you call it. I don't know if you can see those logs that all in those weeds, and that's gonna be our first job. First off this morning is to get the skid steer out and put the brush cutter on it and get some of those weeds and stuff chopped down so I can even get in there to the log pile. Then we'll cut up some of those logs and haul those over to the wood splitter and bust up some wood and then haul it to the house. I'm also gonna take a few minutes today and get some hay out to the cattle as well. So a little bit of work around the house and getting ready for winter and feeding cows. So that's what we're gonna do today. Looks like I need to cut the grass on my brush cutter first. I guess you can tell I don't use that much. Got a good stand of grass growing on it though. Now then, that looks better. Can't have the grass all grown up on your brush cutter like that, looking all bad. Looks good. Bought this little truck. It's a 97 F350 four-wheel drive. I bought this thing several years ago when I was farming full-time, and had a flatbed on it. And that works good for a long time, and then I got thinking I'd like to make a little dump truck out of it. So I found this bed on a wrecked F450 up in North Carolina, I think it was. Anyway, I went and bought the truck and brought it back and did some fabricating. Had somebody help me, and we put this bed on this truck, and boy, it has really been handy. Really like this little truck. I put a electric over hydraulic pump on it, so I wanted it power up and power down, so it doesn't float down. It actually has the ability to pull itself back down rather than just try to float down, but just by gravity. Good little truck, very handy. All right, we got that load on the truck. Let's take it up here to the house and dump it off. That piece right there might fall off. Well, all that wood didn't dump out, so we're in here and help it. I just need to pull up a little bit. Before I do that, I'll show you what I'm using for heat. This is an outside wood burning furnace, and it's really efficient. It really works great for heating the house, and also heats the hot water for the house. And just a little bit of how it works. Of course, you got the firebox here, and then on top of that firebox, like from right here up, is a water tank. So as the fire builds up, it heats the water inside that tank, and then as that water heats up, you just got a thermostat on it that tells it when to shut off. So right now it's heating up to 175 or a little over 175 before it shuts off. So when the house calls for heat, it turns this pump on right here, and it pumps the hot water from the tank inside the house through a radiator. And that radiator is just a big coil. And then as it's pumping water through that radiator, the heat and air system pulls air across that radiator, which heats up the air and puts that air in the house, which is a really good way to heat the house. So it just takes a little bit more wood if you want your house a little bit hotter, or whatever the case may be. It also heats the hot water for the house. So inside this water tank, which is above here, there's a coil of copper wire. And so when you turn on hot water in the house, fresh water is supplied to the top of that coil of pipe, and then as that water goes down the coil, it heats up, and which it's already got hot water in that coil when you turn water on. And then so the hot water then leaves the tank out of that coil and goes into the house and goes into the hot water heater, which basically the hot water heater at this point is just a holding tank for the hot water, because the water going into it's 160, 150 to 175 degrees. And then so as you turn the water on in the house, the hot water then leaves the hot water tank and into the house. So it's a really neat way to heat your house and hot water. I used to, in the summertime even, I had a fire in the box just for the purpose of heating the hot water, but that's a lot of wood cutting to carry that through the winter. So wife really loves this hot water too, because it's basically unlimited hot water. It's not like you take 2 or 3 showers and the family takes 2 or 3 showers and you're out of hot water heater. This thing is continuously providing hot water for the house as long as you got wood. So let's get this truck pulled up, and we'll get the truck pulled up, get that wood dumped out of it, and then comes the fun part, stacking it. to do it for this video. Appreciate you watching, and as always, if you don't mind, hit the like button, big old fat thumbs up for that, and leave me a comment if you don't mind, and also consider subscribing. That'll help the channel out a lot, and make sure you don't miss any of the next upcoming videos. God bless you, and know the Lord loves you.